Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the UFC Fight Night video. Thiago Moises versus Johnny Walker, aka Danny Green on steroids. If you're new, guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know who your dogs are this week, because there are lots of them, and they are barking, guys. So remember, if you're new, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when all my videos drop. If you're new to my channel, I do pretty much every sport for DFS. One of the few guys who do everything by themselves. So without further ado, guys, let's get this show on the road. All right. So first of all, before we get into it, let's get the homework out the way, guys. If you want to join the DFS Club, you ask yourself, what's the DFS Club? It's a DFS community, guys. We are the daily fantasy sports powerhouse. All you got to do is go to dfsclub.com. You got two providers in one. You got DFS Space. Got myself, Skywalker DFS. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't just get UFC, you get every single sport. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, tennis, guys. The tennis room right now in the Discord is off the chain. Like, these guys are winning big money in tennis. So the club has found their niche. Man, we're just degenerates, man. If there's a sport, we're going to play it. So yeah, guys, click join now. It's real simple. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then look at these prices. We're the cheapest in the industry. It's not even close. $14.99 a month gets you all access to every single sport. We have our silver plans, our gold plans, and our 3-day passes if you want to come check us out. Again, NBA's right around the corner. NHL's right around the corner. MLB's about the postseason's about to kick off. UFC's year-round, ladies and gentlemen. NFL, we've been killing it. Hell, if we're killing it in tennis, too, you know you're in the right place, guys. So come check us out, dfsclub.com. Come get your lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. The 1 hour before lock, we do the members-only podcast, guys. Only for the members, not on YouTube. So come take advantage, guys. Cheapest in the industry, dfsclub.com. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm excited, guys. I don't know if you're new to my channel. So I just got a new puppy. Smoking Joe is his name. German Shepherd. Got him from Miranda Maverick. She personally delivered him. Bless her heart. Her and her fiance Pete came by, spent the weekend with us. We watched the last card on pay-per-view. Never thought I'd ever get to watch a UFC fight with a UFC fighter. So shout out to Miranda Maverick for delivering Smoking Joe. Shout out to Pete. We had a great weekend last weekend, man. So that's why I didn't get to do a video, because she was right here. So had to entertain guests. But we're back at it tonight, guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's bring this up. So, yeah, UFC Fight Night. Santos versus Walker, guys. All right, so we're going to just go fight by fight, what they have on Tapology as far as order goes. And I don't do long breakdowns. So there's plenty of other YouTube channels that do that. If you want the long breakdown, I just keep it short, sweet, and to the point. All right. And then we also take a look at ownership, that kind of stuff. So let's go. Enough of the intro. All right. First fight of the night, guys. We got Alejandro Perez versus Johnny Eduardo. And I must say, this was a weird face-off today. They were like trying to high five, and then they were trying to flex on each other. It was kind of weird. It was very intense, but yeah, guys, this one should be a banger. Johnny Eduardo, 7.1K. This man's 43 years old. Yeah. Alejandro Perez is 9.1K. Of course, this is the first fight of the night, so you would think, let me look at the ownership. Normally, that means low ownership. So, yeah, it's lower, especially Alejandro Perez is one of the lower 9K owned guys on the slate. With Perez, man, he's a striker. Both guys are coming off of long layoffs. He's a cracker, man. He's got KO power. It's just he's been off for a long time. So has Johnny Eduardo. He's 43. He's a striker, powerful. He He just fades in fights though. And let's face it, we're not getting any younger, and neither is Eduardo. The pick is going to be Perez, and I'm pretty confident in this one. And I think Perez gets it done by knockout. So 9.1K. I think it's a great GPP play because of the ownership being so low on Perez. As far as a 9K, like I said, I think he is actually the cheapest. So as far as 9K fighters go, he is the lowest owned as of right now. So yeah, Perez and GPPs is a nice way to kick off your night, guys, at 9.1K. Again, I think he gets it done via knockout or stoppage, whatever, what have you. All right, next up, we got the ladies going at it. We got Shayna Young against Stephanie Hammond-Egger. Shayna Young is 8K. Hammond-Egger is 8.2K. It's ladies MMA. We have some great ladies cards on here, or ladies fights on this card, shall I say. I am a fan of the ladies fights. Guilty. This one's a coin flip. You got Shayna Young. She's 8K. Stephanie Hammond-Egger. I gave her that nickname. She's 8.2K. At the face-offs today, Egger was like, she looked like she was at least half a foot taller than Shayna Young, man. I didn't know, man. Someone needs to correct this height difference here because, yeah, it's not 1 inch difference here. Stephanie Egger was like 6 inches taller. Shayna Young, man, she's a grappler coming off a 2-year layoff. She just had a baby, so congratulations to her. She's a wild striker. Poor gas tank normally. Poor takedown defense. Stephanie Hammond-Egger, she's a grappler and striper. Decent power. She has a good chin. She's very durable, man. She can stand in there and bang. She also goes for takedowns. I'm liking what I saw at the face-offs today with the height advantage. So give me some Stephanie Hammond-Egger at 8.2K. I do think it goes to decision, but it is ladies MMA. So it's basically a 50-50 fight. But yeah, I was kind of on the fence a little bit until I saw the face-off today. I'm like, oh no, give me Hammond-Egger here. So I'm going to stick with that at 8.2K. And let me look at the ownership for Hammond-Egger here. All right, so Egger is pretty high, 31% the night before. Probably a cash play, but they're very close. So I might just fade it, honestly. I probably won't get much of this fight, but probably a bathroom break, beer break. But yeah, I'm going to pick a winner. It's going to be Hammond-Egger. All right, next up. This one is going to be a fade for me. But let's break it down real quick. We got Douglas Andrade versus Perillo El Tigre. So Douglas Andrade is 9.2K. I think it's kind of too much, if you ask me. Versus Perillo, man. I mean, Perillo's no slouch, man. I just think the line is too wide. Andrade, again, 9.2. He's a striker. He's a counter striker. He'll give one to take one. He can grapple if he wants. He's just a flashy striker of them, knees, spinning fists, elbows. He could go for takedowns if he wants. Perillo, he's a striker. He's fast. Good forward pressure, always up in the face. Good cardio. I mean, with that said, it's just like, I think Perillo is a live dog here at 7K. The pick is going to be Andrade, but I'm just going to pass on it, period, because this should be like more of a 8.2K versus 8K guy on DraftKings. So the pick is Andrade, but yeah, Perillo is a live dog. Let me check the ownership here. So Perillo, 17% night before. Andrade, let's see, 26%. So yeah, I would fade that. I mean, it's just, nah, I'm not paying 9.2 for Andrade. So let's move right along, guys. Let's go. So next up, we got Jamie Malarkey. What a malarkey. 7.5K versus Devonta Smith at 8.7K. This one's going to be a banger, guys. I think this one might end up on the optimal lineup. Jamie Malarkey at 7.5K. He's a striker. He's a grappler, man. Goes for takedowns. We love that in DFS. Great chin, very durable. He does have 9 knockouts on his career. He's knocked 9 people out for a grappler. You got Devonta Smith, man. You know what you're getting. He's a striker. He's powerful. Good boxing, very fast. You know, this is one of my favorite underdog picks on the card. Give me Jamie Malarkey at 7.5K. I like the wrestling upside. I like the grappling upside here. I don't know if Devonta Smith has anything to offer on the ground. So, and I think he gets a finish too. I think Malarkey gets it done via finish. I know Devonta Smith beat up on my man Justin James, but I'm gonna pick Jamie Malarkey. It's one of my most confident dog picks on this card. 7.5K. Let's look at the ownership. I like looking at the ownership in the videos now, guys. It's really cool. So Malarkey could be had, yeah, at only 21%. Devonta Smith. Let's see. Hopefully he's chalk. No, he's not. He's not. So they're pretty close in ownership. So that should tell you something right there. So Malarkey, one of my favorite dogs on the card, 7.5K. Give it to me, man. I'm pretty confident about that. All right, next up, we got the ladies, man. We got Carol Rosa at 9.3K versus Betch Correa at 6.9K. This will be like Betch Correa is like Kiss. Like this is supposed to be her retirement fight, but she's had like 7 of them. And like Kiss has had like their last concert or last tour ever like 20 times, right? It could be your last fight. We don't know. But Carl Rosa is my girl, man, at 9.3K. She's a Draftkings darling, man. Every fight so far, she's scored us over 100 DK points. That's why she's 9.3. Betch Correa, 6.9K. She'd have to get really lucky. And she's been known to do that from time to time, get a lucky one in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Carol Rosa, man, she's a striker, very high volume. That's why she scores so high. Powerful, man. She can go for takedowns if she wants. I think she's probably going to do it here. Great gas tank, especially for someone that puts out such high volume. Size difference. She's a lot bigger than Betch. I noticed in the face-off today. Betch, she's a striker. She's basically like a Priscilla catch a beating, man. She'll just go out there, try and brawl with you. Hopefully, get you to stand there toe-to-toe with her. But I think that's where Rosa gets the takedowns here and then just beats the brakes off of her. And Betch missed weight, which is not like her. So I don't know. I'm very confident in this one. Let's see Rosa's ownership here. Okay, so she's the second highest owned fighter on the card, and I get it. One of my most confident picks, a very safe play. So the very definition of a cash play would be Carol Rosa at 9.3K. There's so many underdogs on this card, guys. You will have no problems fitting in these 9K players. Sorry, fighters. I'm used to saying players. Next up. So a lot of people are back and forth. I've been watching a lot of picks, all this stuff. A lot of people were swayed today at the face-off. You got Antonina Shevchenko, not Valentina. Antonina Shevchenko versus Casey O'Neill. King Casey, man. Everybody always counts Casey out. They've done it every single fight. Casey's going to lose. Casey's going to lose. And she ends up coming up, not just winning, but beating the brakes off these ladies, man. Shevchenko is only 7.2K. Big height advantage in the face-offs. I'm not going to lie, big height advantage. I thought Casey'd be a little taller. King Casey's 9K. Shevchenko's got to keep it on the feet to win. She's just a striker. Get her on the ground. I don't care what anybody says. She's like a fish out of water. She don't know what to do. King Casey, she's a grappler. She's very durable, man. She'll take a beating, and she'll stay in there. I think she's big for the division. Granted, Shevchenko is very tall, but she's just tall and skinny. Casey O'Neill does go for the takedowns, which I do like. Takedowns are 5 DK points, and then goes for the ground and pound, goes for the kill. I'm going to take Casey O'Neill, man. I'm going to keep picking her. She keeps winning me money on DraftKings. I'm not sold on Shevchenko. Remember, guys, this is Antonina Shevchenko. Let's not get too cute. Let's not overthink it. Casey O'Neill's undefeated, 7-0. And it's an easy one for me. Let me look at the let's look at the ownership. So Casey O'Neill would be considered a cash play at 33%. So maybe the field is buying in on this. I thought but it could change by tomorrow. I know a lot of the bettors are betting Shevchenko here. But I'm just not sold. Yeah, Shevchenko is only going to be 15% owned. Again, this is the night before. So, but yeah, give me King Casey is the pick. Pretty confident, man, at 9K. So another cash play, guys. You're like, Skywalker, where's all the dogs? They're barking. They're coming, guys. All right, next up, we got Joe Selecki versus Jared Gordon, guys. Selecki's 8.3. Jared Gordon's 7.9. The very definition of a coin flip here. 50-50, man. And I think this goes to the judges. I'm going to pass on this one as far as the DraftKings perspective. Selesky, he's a grappler, goes for takedowns. Questionable chin, though. Questionable chin. If he could get caught. Gordon's a striker and a grappler. Great cardio. High output. I'm back and forth on this one, guys. This is why I'm going to fade this fight. The official pick is going to be, I might as well just flip a coin because I honestly think it's 50-50. Man, fuck it. Give me Jared Gordon at 7.9K, but I highly recommend you guys pass on this one. This isn't one of those cards where they're really desperate for an underdog. Just not very confident in this pick because just flip a coin. And let fate decide, right? So, yeah, the pick's going to be Gordon, but not very. A little technical difficulties there, guys. I apologize. Bring this back up. Bring this back up. That's what happens when I hit the back arrow sometimes. I took myself out of the freaking screen, out of the stream. All right. There we go. We're back up. So let's look at ownership, though. Let's look at ownership. So Zaleski's gotten decent ownership at 30%. Jared Gordon's right there with them, 23%. So a lot of people think Zaleski's going to get it done. Just, you know what? I'm going to hit the pass button. That's just not enough to sway me either way. Again, not needed. All right. So next up, we got Alexander the Great at 9.4K versus Mike Breeden coming in on short notice, man. 9.4K for Hernandez. That's pretty steep. Pretty steep. I know Breeden's coming in on short notice. He's 6.8K. But Alexander Hernandez, 9.4. I probably pay up elsewhere. The pick is going to be Hernandez here. Don't get me wrong. He's a striker. He's powerful. He grapples too. Takedowns, great cardio. From what I've seen from Breeden, man, he's a striker, powerful. Coming up, though, short notice. Uses his range pretty well when he strikes. Good cardio, good chin. It's short notice, so he did miss weight. Can't hold that against him. But yeah, the pick is going to be Alexander Hernandez. But as far as like a pay up at 9.4, I'll pass on that. Yeah, I'm just going to move on. That's a no-brainer, guys. All right, next up, we got a good one here. This one should be a freaking banger. We got Misha Serkinov versus Kaitsav Jocko, guys. I know. Kaitsav, I know I fucking butchered the shit out of his name. So Misha 7.6, Jocko's 8.6. Man, Misha looked jacked today at the weigh-ins, man. This dude looks like something sculpted. He's dropping down to middleweight. And so I was kind of worried. I want to see the weigh-ins first. Not a problem. He looked great, man. He looked focused. He looks scary. He looked determined, man. He's zoned in. He does have a questionable chin, but Jocko doesn't have a lot of power on his punches, so I'm not really that worried about it. He's a striker. He does go for takedowns too, so he can mix it up. Jocko, he's just he's a striker, but he's got a questionable chin, low power. He just basically tries to get it to the judges every fight. He just hits people for points. Not very dangerous. I think give me Misha here at 7.6K. And again, it's a tie, man. This is my second most confident pick for underdogs at 7.6K for Misha. I think he gets it done, and I think he gets a finish over Jocko. So that little point scoring, taking it to the judges, it's not gonna cut it in this fight. Give me Misha here. If he continues to make weight in this division, man, he's gonna be a problem. So yeah, the pick is Misha. Very confident in it at 7.6K. All right, so let's move on, man. We're almost getting there. We got next up, we got Nico Price versus Cowboy Alex Oliveira, man. The guy with 9 kids with 10 different women. I don't know how that works, but man, Nico Price is only 8.4K. Alex Cowboy Oliveira, 7.8K. Nico Price, man, great dude. Love watching his fights. Killer, man, striker, killer be killed. He's very powerful. Cowboy, man, what worries me about him is lately I think he's just showing up for paychecks, which is fine, which is great. If Dana White continues to want to write him a check, can you blame the guy? That's a lot of child support to pay. You know what I'm saying? Give me Nico Price here at 8.4K. Pretty confident about it. Oliveira is durable, man. He can wrestle. I just can't see him like having his way with Nico on the ground. So how confident am I? I'm pretty confident. I don't know how much of Nico Price I'll get. Let me look at the ownership here. Let's bring that up because, that's always the make or break for me is the ownership. Let's see here. So Nico, yeah, would be a cash play. 8.4K. He's 35% owned right now. So, yeah. What's Cowboy? Yeah, he's low owned, only 13%. So, a GPP play could be Cowboy, but the cash play here is going to be Nico Price at 35% ownership too. So, yeah, give me Nico. I don't know if this goes to the judges or not because Cowboy, man, he's very durable. It could very well go to the judges, but we're not in the sports gaming. This isn't a sports gaming video. We're picking winners. So, just give me Nico Price. Next up, this one I'm going to gladly fade. We got Kevin Holland versus Kyle Dawkins, man. Kevin Holland's 8.5K. Kyle Dawkins is 7.7K. I love Kevin Holland. I'm a big Kevin Holland fan. You guys already know that. But he's been exposed. He cannot stop takedowns. However, he's been working on it. He says he's been working on it. He's been training with wrestlers. I want to take the wait and see approach here. Because 8.5 is very tempting on a man with so much power in Kevin Holland. You got Kyle Dawkins, not Chris Dawkins, mind you. Kyle Dawkins, 7.7K. Another fan favorite. So Holland, you know what you're getting. He's a striker. He's powerful. No takedown defense. But if you look in his defense, it was against Marvin Vettori and Derek Brunson. Took him to the ground and then just blanketed him, right? Kyle Dawkins is not on their level. He's really not. He's a grappler. He'll go for takedowns. He does have a good chin, though, but who has a good chin against Kevin Holland when he lands, right? Probably nobody. He does have a size advantage. I mean, Kevin Holland's kind of skinny for the division. But, yeah, my pick's going to be Kevin Holland at 8.5K. I'm going to personally pass on it because I'm not confident in it. Because if Dawkins gets him down, Kevin Holland's in trouble. Dawkins just has to lie on him like everybody else and grapple fuck him for 3 rounds. So, yeah. Give me Kevin Holland, though. I think he gets it done. It gets back on track, back on that winning track. All right, guys. The main event of the evening, we got Thiago Santos versus Johnny Walker, a.k.a. Danny Green on steroids. You got Thiago Santos, 8.8K. Johnny Walker, 7.4K. I really, really think this is going to be in the Ultimo lineup. This one's not going to the distance. Someone's going out here. And I'm going to have both sides of this fight. Johnny Walker is by far the highest owned dog on the slate at 37%. The highest owned fighter on the slate is Thiago Santos at 43%. So they're neck and neck. So there's a lot of value on Johnny Walker for only 7.4K. But again, I'm going to have probably 50-50 of each fighter. So they're both strikers, man. Powerful, both powerful. Although Thiago Santos is up there in age a little bit, 37 years old, almost 38, but he has the most knockouts in UFC history. Johnny Walker's got the height. He's got the reach. He's younger, 29 years old. Gosh, it's just Johnny Walker scares me with that chin. Santos is a killer, man. I'm back and forth on this one, guys, but I'm going to pick Thiago Santos to get it done by knockout at 8.8K. Just that chin on Johnny Walker scares me. But Walker does have a nice height and reach advantage. Again, I'm going to have 50-50 here. I think you guys should too. Get as much exposure to this fight as possible. It will be on the takedown lineup because the ownership for both fighters is so freaking high. So the pick is going to be Santos, but I think there's a lot of value to be had on Johnny freaking Walker. So, but the pick again is Thiago Santos at 8-8. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. 25 minutes, not too bad. Again, dfsclub.com, 2 weeks in a row on FanDuel. Almost took down, came in top 5, 2 weeks in a row. Draftkings I do the big tournaments, right? I'm going for all the money. Did really good. I don't remember what place it was. It wasn't top 5, but I did really well. So yeah, guys, do you want my lineups? You want the ownership? You want the members only podcast 1 hour before lock? That's always nice. Top stacking. If you don't want to play my lineups, we help you build the best lineups. Yeah, dfsclub.com. You already know what's up. It's late, guys. I'm tired. Tomorrow will be my first day without the puppy, without the wife. I might go to the lake and watch these fights at the lake, man. I need a break. I haven't been out of my house in over a week. Preparing for Miranda and Pete, having them over, just making sure everything was perfect. And then we get the puppy, and we got Schroeder. Schroeder's my cat if you're new, and he's the star of the show. He's just taking a nap right now. So yeah, it's been a long week, but yeah, I've been dialed in on these fights, man. So let's get this bread this weekend, guys. Remember, dfsclub.com. Come join the family, and let's go, guys. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody. We're going to get up out of here. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Thank you, God, for another day on planet Earth. For every day is a blessing. Yo, we support Joe Rogan, man. You keep spitting that wisdom out, man. Keep pissing off them blue check marks on social media. Love you, Joe Rogan. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm out, guys. This is Gabriel Skywalker with another one. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces.